What is up, Corporate Misfits? Welcome to episode 50 of the Corporate Misfit Podcast. I'm your host, Brittany Darrington, founder of the Corporate Misfit Club and business strategist to women entrepreneurs who are looking to start, launch, and grow their business. I cannot believe that we are on episode 50. I started this podcast back in February of 2019. We are currently in August of 2019, and I have to say, I have been loving doing this. I hope that you are enjoying this as much as I am, and I hope that you are able to get strategies for your business, get the right mindset for your business, and also hear how other women did what it is that you are looking to do. So today I'm talking all about, are you charging what you're worth? So every now and then I run into some extremely confident small business owners. They have talent and they know it, and they're not afraid to charge what they're worth. Then there's everyone else. Believe it or not, most entrepreneurs struggle with feeling like they are inadequate to charge well for their work. I have experienced even firsthand because I was one of those people. Creative people tend to really fight this the most too. It's hard to imagine that anyone would pay for your creative work, your services, your photography, your writing, your graphic designs, or as a business coach or whatever it may be. It's hard to imagine people actually paying what you're worth. But I want to stop you right there. And I want you to know something before we even dive into this episode. I want you to know that you have talent and that you have value. So let's go ahead and dive right into this Misfit Mindset Motivation episode so that you can start charging what you're worth.
You're listening to the Corporate Misfit Podcast with Brittany Darrington, where female entrepreneurs can get powerful tips and advice on how to start, launch, and grow their business.
Ladies, when you entered into the world, you were not a mistake. Look at you. You have unique gifts and the abilities within you to help you succeed at the work that you love to do. And like it or not, money is currency in the world. So to live and operate in this world, you need to have money, and money comes from work. Work comes from your natural talents and abilities that you have. I want you to know that work is not just a four-letter word. It does not have to be doing something that you hate to do. It does not mean that you have to separate your creative side from your day-to-day 9-to-5 work. You can do things that light you up inside, and you can do the work that you love. And yes, you can be paid well for doing it. There is no reason why you can't turn your unique gifts and talents into a full-time position and even be able to hire others under your company. So I want to share with you 3 things to help you overcome the fear of charging for your work and actually knowing what your worth is. So the first thing I want you to do is take a look around. I don't know what type of business that you have or the one that you're looking to start, but chances are you're not the only one who is doing something similar in that industry. So I want you to hop on Google and do a Google search and try to find some people who are in similar industries as you. Now, I recently did this and I stumbled across someone in the same industry as me who is doing consulting services starting at $50,000 for just 2 days. 2 days of this person's time starting at $50,000. So we almost do the same thing, literally. Like when I was going through this person's information, their program, and their consulting services that they offer, we do similar things, but we have a slightly different audience. But I want you to know that there's not that much difference between this person and myself. When seeing this price, it allowed me to look at what I'm currently doing, and it helped me to identify, am I really charging what I'm worth? Now, I know that some people get a little envious in this stage because what they do is they go and see that this person is charging way more than they are, and then they start freaking out. Oh my gosh, I need to be charging more. I need to do anything and everything that this person is doing. I want to stop you right there. The only reason that you're going to take time to look around is to help you understand that you most likely need to be charging more for your products, your services, and your offerings if you feel like your talents and your skills are worth more. That's it. You don't need to become envious or jealous or frustrated or upset. All you have to do is see what other people are charging and look around, adjust your pricing, and charge what you're worth. I find that when it comes to pricing, there are two mental blocks that keep someone from charging what they feel like they are worth for their products or services, and that is imposter syndrome and the fear of missing out. FOMO. Let's unpack those. So, imposter syndrome. This is that little voice that you sometimes find in your head telling you that you are not good enough. This unwelcome voice might even say things like, "You're terrible at this. You have no right to charge this for your work." And honestly, you begin to believe it. I want you to know that imposter syndrome can be deliberating, but it does not have to be defeating. So there are lots of strategies that you can use, and I want you to check out one of my past podcast episodes. It's episode 10. Yes, imposter syndrome is real, and here's how you can move past it. In this episode, I share all about ways to help you overcome imposter syndrome and get over this little voice that holds you back. And I want you to know that you're not alone when it comes to imposter syndrome. There are so many successful people who have experienced a case of imposter syndrome and had to overcome it. I know I fight imposter syndrome every single day. Sometimes I have that voice that says, "Why are you trying to do that? You're not capable of doing that." And I have to go back to the drawing board and apply the methods that I use to help me overcome that voice. Now, I want you to know that it is really important for you to focus on overcoming imposter syndrome if you are feeling this way. The reason why this is so important is because it will affect the way that you work with people, and it will stand between you and your customer in charging what you're worth. Are you looking to take your business to the next level or grow as an entrepreneur? I feel you, and I have a solution for you. After 12 years as an entrepreneur, there's one thing that has helped me receive massive business success, and that is masterminds. I have attended masterminds that have ran from $15,000 to $25,000 a year. But I decided to create one that is exclusively for women entrepreneurs and one that every woman can afford. For just $7, you can be a part of a high-level mastermind that helps you reach new heights in your business. Whether you're looking to start a business, start a podcast, overcome money blocks, improve your mindset, or authentically grow your social media, this is a place for you to come and get the support, guidance, and ultimately reach new heights. Misfit Masterminds has all the resources capable of helping you achieve any of your goals. Why wait for your dreams to fall into your lap when you can start by joining our Misfit Mastermind for just $7? All the details are in the show notes, and we hope to see you inside. All right, now let's unpack FOMO, fear of missing out. Now, this is another mental barrier, and it tends to really manifest itself once a person becomes okay with charging for their work. But then they start to feel afraid to charge what they're worth. The logic goes like this. If I charge X amount for my work, it will limit the number of people willing to work with me. And I want you to know that this is actually really true. So when you charge too low for something, you might have customers who say, this price is so low. Maybe they're not good at what they do, so they pass you up. And if you decide to charge a higher price, maybe your low value clients might look at your business and immediately pass because you're out of their price range. However, high value clients find your business and realize that you charge well and you do what you do well, and obviously they're willing to pay for your work and pay that worth. Here's the thing, you exclude potential customers no matter what way you go. You cannot be a fit for everyone, so stop trying to be. So I want you to identify what works best for you. Having a higher price product or having a more higher volume game product or service that would work best for your audience. You have to identify that. And I want you to know money is not everything, but it is something. And so if you are creating a product or service that ultimately is going to be priced too low and it's going to keep you from running your business, you need to reevaluate that. Now, the next time that you start to experience FOMO, I want you to focus heavily on shifting your fear. Go back and identify all the work that you did and you put into building this product. Do you want to give this product or the service away at a low price? Or do you want to charge what you're worth for all the effort and the work and the time that you put into building this out? Now, the second thing I want you to do is take a look inside. There is no magic bullet in this strategy. There is no amount of self-help books that you can read to help you here. So if you are going to get over the fear of charging what you're worth, you must look inside and make sure that you are built to run a business. If so, you need to get your act together and charge people for your work as a business does. Clients will take you more seriously. Your family, your friends will take you more seriously. And more than likely, you will be able to start taking yourself more seriously. Think about it. When you go to a store, let's use Fendi as an example, they are going to charge what they believe they are worth. Do you ever see Fendi on sale? I don't. And if I do see them on sale, it's still in a higher tier versus some of the other shoes or purses or dresses or clothes that I can get. So don't discount yourself because you feel like you're not capable of charging what you're worth. I want you to take a look inside and know that you are capable of charging what you're worth. If you don't charge what you're worth, your business is going to suffer. You're going to have a difficult time with cash flow and being able to pay your employees if you have any, or pay yourself, or to be able to continue to market into your business if you don't charge what you're worth. So I challenge you right now to reevaluate your pricing and see if you're charging what you're worth. Do you need to increase your prices? And if so, how are you going to go about it? I want you to start making a strategy and a plan to identify how you want to go about changing your price. Now, if you have not launched your product or service yet and you are in the process of doing it, I want you to identify, are you really charging what you're worth? And if the answer is no, I want you to go back to that drawing board and identify what would be the best price to charge. I want you to think about your time, your efforts, any materials or expenses that are included into this price. And I want you to make sure that you are charging what you're worth. I would rather charge what I'm worth all day than to be a struggling entrepreneur. And that is what you are going to have to identify in this world of entrepreneurship and within your business. Do you want to be a struggling entrepreneur, or do you want to charge what you're worth? Identify that, and this will help you to be able to start charging what you're worth. All right, corporate misfits. Well, I hope that this Misfit Mindset and Motivation episode helps you to really start charging what you're worth and start reevaluating your current price strategy. I want you to take a look around, see what other people are doing. I want you to start to identify if you have imposter syndrome or FOMO, fear of missing out. And then I want you to take a look inside, because I want you to reevaluate all the work that you're putting in to create this product or service. And I want you to know that you are more than enough and that you have value to offer. So are you charging what you're worth? Yes or no? If the answer is no, go back to that drawing board and reevaluate. And if you are charging what you're worth, great, and continue to charge it over and over and over again. And don't discount yourself, because I promise you, Fendi never goes on sale. So get ready for our upcoming Wednesday strategy session, where I share some strategies to help you within your business, and our Friday feature session, where we chat with female entrepreneurs who left the 9-to-5 to start their own business doing what they love. I can't wait to continue this podcast journey with you, and I'm so excited for what's to come. Stay tuned.
If you've enjoyed today's episode of the Corporate Misfit Podcast, we invite you to check out the Corporate Misfit Club. The Corporate Misfit Club is the essential resource for female entrepreneurs who are looking to start or grow a business they actually love. Whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur in your startup phase or simply thinking about taking the leap into entrepreneurship, we've got your back, girl. With our extensive course library, monthly training, exclusive members-only discount perks, and unlimited tools. We also have a supportive community of women where our members share stories, experiences, their wins, and business tips. The Corporate Misfit Club is the perfect place to be to start, launch, or grow a business. So check it out at corporatemisfitclub.com.